Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
You see people needing to take care of their daily needs, and sometimes that's the only way for them to do it.
Police in Park Rapids, Minnesota are asking for help investigating a string of thefts from the Walmart. These crimes stretch back to around the new year.
Valley News Team's Bradford Eric asks police if there's surveillance video and pictures. Why aren't the cases solved yet?
15 theft investigations stretching all the way back to January of this year. That's what Park Rapids police are asking for help in solving. They all occurred here at this Walmart, and all of the potential suspects were caught on camera. There's men, women, old and young, all photographed inside and outside the store, sometimes even their getaway vehicles.
It's not justifiable, but seeing that sometimes people need those needs to be met, that it'll happen.
You wonder what it's from, though. I mean, if they're, yeah, that is frustrating.
Police say there's no specific theft ring targeting the Walmart store in Park Rapids. These are just a bunch of separate shoplifting cases. The Park Rapids police chief says they are still investigating these cases, however, and want to get the info and pictures out to other law enforcement in case somebody knows something. He criticized Walmart, too, for having poor quality pictures. That, coupled with the store reporting these thefts after the fact, creates a pretty big hurdle to solving the cases. They also tell me that most of these folks might be out-of-towners. But it's not just Walmart thieves are targeting. There's even another situation where forged prescriptions were passed at the Walgreens pharmacy here in town. If you have any information, you're asked to please call police. In Park Rapids, Minnesota, Bradford Eric, Valley News Live.
A survey found shoplifting and other fraud cost retailers almost $50 billion last year, translating to higher prices as those costs are passed off on to you.
The owner of 3 Mexican restaurants in Fargo has been missing for months, has been found, and police do not consider it to be a criminal matter. It was back in May that family members filed a missing person report regarding Rodolfo Romo. Well, today a detective followed up on a lead and had another law enforcement agency make personal contact with Romo. They verified his identity by his North Dakota's driver's license. Romo indicated that he was fine and did not want his current location known to anyone.
3 men are being charged with kidnapping and sexual assault in connection with the disappearance of a 15-year-old girl. The criminal complaints filed against 32-year-old Thomas Barker, 31-year-old Joshua Holby, and 20-year-old Stephen Powers detail the plot that led to the teenager being held hostage for a month. In early August, Sarah Block contacted the Alexandria, Minnesota Police Department saying her daughter Jasmine was missing. Jasmine was not seen or heard from until this past Tuesday. She said she was held captive at Barker's residence most of the time she went missing, and that he tried to drown her in a bathtub one time, but couldn't finish the job because he suffers from cerebral palsy and lacks strength. Block was able to escape 2 days ago while riding in the back of a pickup truck inside a zipped-up duffel bag. We have much more on this story on our website. You can go to that at valleynewslive.com.
Football season is here, and while Minnesota Viking fans are looking forward to seeing Adrian Peterson back out on the field Monday night, the Better Business Bureau has a warning.
It's for those of you who are looking for seats to the game. Beware of scammers trying to make a quick buck off of fake tickets.
Valley News Team's Molly Casey has our story.
The fans are ready and the players are warmed up, but the start of the football season also brings out scammers looking to make money from fake tickets.
You can almost bet there will be some people outside trying to sell things that will look very authentic, tickets that might look real.
Dan Hendrickson of the Better Business Bureau teamed up with the Vikings organization to warn fans of the impending fake ticket scams in the forms of tickets that will be accepted at Vikings games.
One is a PDF ticket printed out on 8.5 by 11 paper. The other is available through the Vikings mobile app.
Hendrickson says it's best to use a credit card if buying tickets online. That way you can file a claim if the tickets turn out to be fake, and be aware of scalpers near the stadium.
It's illegal to sell tickets on U.S. Bank Stadium property. That's another thing to be aware of.
And with Minneapolis hosting the Super Bowl, the scams won't be limited to Monday night's game.
You can bet scammers will be plying their trade in our area probably all season long, but especially for the big games.
From Fargo, Molly Casey, Valley News Live.
Official sites to buy tickets for the Vikings at the ticket office on the Vikings website or through the NFL Ticket Exchange. And if a deal seems too good to be true, it's probably a scam.
Something has happened to a North Fargo pizza shop that's been in the news lately for its positive impact. The Little Caesars on 19th Avenue has been serving the homeless in more ways than just a free slice of pizza. They posted a sign in their drive-through window that went viral online. Following that story, someone went into the shop and stole the entire donation box, getting away with a couple $100s. The general manager tells us it's up to the owners on what they want to do about the stolen money.
Just broke my heart. I just can't believe that people would do something like that. You're trying to help people and try to prosper, you know, and do good, and somebody just comes along and thinks that it's okay to help themselves.
Each Little Caesars is privately owned, so if you're looking to donate, you can do so again at that 19th Avenue location.
A U.S. District Court judge has temporarily shut down work on the $2.2 billion FM area flood diversion project. Minnesota's DNR and the Joint Powers Authority filed the lawsuit, claiming the project went too far and increased the impact on the upstream farmers. In the judge's ruling, it was concluded that Fargo and Moorhead need permanent flood protection, and the judge strongly encouraged all parties to work to agree on a flood protection project.
The Fargo-Moorhead community is once again helping to raise money for the Sanford Roger Ramirez Cancer Center through the annual 61 for 61. Radiothons and silent auctions were just some of the events held earlier today. And also tonight, the home run walk began at the Sanford South Point Clinic in Fargo. People all over the metro gathered to support those fighting cancer and remember those who passed away because of it.
Just being able to give him some recognition that we appreciate the fight that he went through and how hard he tried to get well. And even though it wasn't successful on his part, it really did show his determination.
Donations are used to fund equipment and research for cancer patients at the Cancer Center. For information on how to donate to 61 for 61, head to valleynewslive.com and click on the Hot button.
A group of business owners, church leaders, and community members are banding together to convoy needed supplies down to Texas to help those still dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. They're calling their program 218 to Texas, and right now they've secured at least one truck and a trailer from a shipping company in Roseau, hoping to load with donations and supplies. They plan to park the truck in Park Rapids, where people can drop off items from a list of needed supplies, and then the plan is to early next week hit the road for Victoria, Texas. There's churches, restaurants, and small businesses from around Lakes Country involved, and organizers say it's the right thing to do.
Minnesota, it's what we do. It's 218. It's northern Minnesota is where I'm from, and the people here and how people are, it's different from anywhere else. We help. This is what we do, so why not? And they're our neighbors, so.
Now they have a GoFundMe account set up for anyone wishing to make a monetary donation as well. We've put a link to that on our website. Just click this story at valleynewslive.com.
Hurricane Irma has already pounded islands in the Caribbean and continues to churn towards the southeast United States. Irma is big and strong. It's packing winds up to 185 miles per hour and could dump 20 inches of rain in some parts of Florida. So the race is on to get out of the storm's path. At Miami International Airport, a flight out of town is hard to come by. The massive storm is expected to make landfall in the U.S. on Saturday.